Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are officially 3 weeks into winter, and if you're anything like me, you are suffering from seasonal depression. I miss summer so much. I'm not a big fan of winter. I think it's very miserable and boring, but I know we can't change the weather, but we can change how we deal with it. So this video is going to be all about romanticizing winter. Okay, before we get into it, I just want to say that as an Australian girl, if you live in America and you're watching this right now, I think you are so lucky. To have winter that falls in the Christmas time and you get snow would just be a dream. I find winter very boring and dull. Winter in the holidays seems so festive, like you have something to look forward to, and to be able to walk out your door and go in the front yard and build a snowman, like that would be a dream. So anyway, let's get into it. Here are my 10 ways to romanticize your winter. I'm gonna start us off strong. Number 1 is to create a vision board. I personally am very big on vision boards. I like to create one at the start of every season. They're just the perfect way to reset at the start of a season and just establish what your vibe's gonna be. You can add in all sorts of things like your outfits, makeup, activities, like there's a lot you can add in. Like you can literally add whatever you want on a vision board. You cannot go wrong. I'm gonna show you my vision board now. Okay, number 2 is retail therapy, because you cannot be sad and be shopping and get new things at the same time. It's impossible. Like, it just makes sense. But here's the thing, in the wintertime, you should go shopping for all the cozy things, okay? I love being cozy. I went on a little shopping spree at the start of winter and I got these Uggs. They're actually a dupe from Amazon. They're the platform ones. I'm so obsessed. I love them so much. And also from Amazon, I got this big thick luxury blanket. It is so soft. I sleep with it. I go out into the lounge room with it. It comes with me everywhere. I love it so much. I also got some sweaters and things like that. I'm a cozy person, okay? I love to be cozy, and winter is the cozy season. Okay, number 3 is to make a hot chocolate. I know we all love a good iced coffee, but in the winter, it's a perfect time to make a good hot chocolate. And I don't just mean any old boring hot chocolate. Like, make it over the top, like a loaded hot chocolate. If you go on Pinterest, there's heaps of good recipes on there, but you could add literally anything to it. You could add marshmallows, syrup or topping, peppermint, toffee, sprinkles, like the list literally goes on. And what is better than making a good hot chocolate, going to sit on the couch with a big fluffy blanket and watching your favorite movie? You can't beat it. Okay, my next one is movie nights. Every Friday night, my family and I have a movie night. We move the couch to make it like one big bed, and we get pillows and fluffy blankets. We all take in turns choosing a movie each week, and we get lots of snacks. We get popcorn, chocolate, lollies, and it's just the perfect way to end the week and also spend time with each other, and it also gives you something to look forward to. At our old house, we used to have a fireplace and we would light it and have our movie night, and it was such a vibe. It was honestly, like, I looked forward to it so much. If you have a fireplace, you should definitely set it and get all cozy. You could even roast some marshmallows. If not, then lots of fluffy blankets and pillows. My next one is baking. Winter is the perfect baking season. A cozy indoors baking day is such a vibe, and it's also just like a really fun thing to do. I'm not the best baker, but I love baking cookies, and then your whole house smells like cookies. It smells so good, and then you get to eat them. Like, name a better day. And when you're stuck inside and you don't want to go outside because it's so cold or rainy, it's just like the perfect thing to do. Okay, along the same lines of the movie night, but this one is board games night. I love board games so much. I actually play a board game like every single night. I'm not even joking. Me and Ella are obsessed. Do a board game night with your family, or you could bring some friends over. You could even make it so everyone brings something like a little snack, and then you can make hot chockies. Like, how perfect. My favorite board games at the moment are Tapple. That is a new one I've just brought. It is so good. It's very popular on TikTok. That's how I actually found out it existed, and now I just want to play it like every single day. I also love Monopoly, of course. It's like an OG. Priorities. Priorities doesn't get as much recognition as it deserves. It's not as well known or popular, but if you haven't tried it, you definitely should. It's one of those games you could just keep playing and playing and playing. And I also really love Uno at the moment. That's not really a board game, more of a card game, but I love it. My next one is to change things up. Winter can sometimes feel like a really boring season. That's why we need to find things to spice it up a little bit. So you could change anything. You could change your looks. I know it's like a universal thing that a lot of girls dye their hair light for the summer, but I also think it's equally as cool to dye your hair darker for the winter. I personally have the dye ready to go. I'm going to dye my hair dark soon. I want to get rid of these blonde pieces, but I want to do a little glow up video, so I'm going to wait, but it'll be coming soon. You could also change up your night routine or your morning routine, because it's not as easy to get up so early in the winter because the sun doesn't rise for so much later. But yeah, just changing things up to make it a little different can be really good in the winter when it's so boring and miserable. My next one is a winter picnic. How good is it to go down to the beach and have a picnic in the summer? Bonus points if it's at sunset, but it's just not something we can do during the winter. Or you could, but you would be freezing. But having a little indoor winter's picnic is such a good idea. You could get like lots of blankets, make it really cozy, have some music going or your favorite movie. You could invite some friends over and have everyone bring something different. Like maybe everyone could bring something that they've baked. See how these all like tie into each other? But yeah, this is not something I've done yet, but I'm definitely gonna do it this winter. Okay, I think we're up to number 9 now, so we're almost there. But the next one is winter fashion and makeup. Like I was saying before, it's the perfect time to do a shopping spree, get some new cozy things for your wardrobe. For me, I really love like big, thick woolen knitted sweaters. I kind of like this. This one's not incredibly thick, but I love it. Like, give me a pink sweater and I'll be happy. You could also experiment with your makeup. Maybe you don't want to have such a golden glowy makeup look for the winter, but I've seen a lot on TikTok about people doing the I'm cold makeup trend. That looks really cool. It's not something I've tried, so if you've tried it, let me know in the comments, but it looks really nice. Okay, number 10, we're officially at the end, but my very last one is to pick up a new hobby. Winter can feel like the most boring season, being cooped up inside all day. Finding a hobby, something you can do indoors, is such a good idea. There is literally hundreds of hobby ideas that you could do. I'm gonna go through some right now, but you could do baking, like I said before. You could also do cooking, drawing, painting, Lego, board games, watch a new TV show. You could also learn a new instrument. I personally play the guitar. I'm not biased or anything, but if you're looking to learn a new instrument, I definitely recommend learning the guitar. You could also do journaling. Journaling is such a good one if you're not already doing it. It's so good for mindfulness, wellness, just reflecting on yourself, and it truly does help you become the best version of yourself. You could do puzzles, learn how to crochet or knit. You could learn a new language. It sounds really random, but I've been learning French since the start of the year and I know so much now. I feel like a pro. There's also writing, meditating, yoga. Yoga is a really good one as well for mindfulness. Also photography, or even what I'm doing right now, like start making videos. If you've ever wanted to try content creation, maybe now is the perfect time to start. Anyway guys, that is my full list on how to romanticize winter. I hope you enjoyed it. If there's any other ways that you romanticize winter that I haven't mentioned, you should definitely let me know in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for your support. I'll be seeing you again on Wednesday for another mini video. But yeah, thank you for being here and I love you millions. Bye!